This podcast would not be possible without the help of Dubby. Stick around to hear more about them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the DP Guy Podcast. I'm your host, O'Selliot, out of context Elliot. A lot of people, I've been getting O'Selliot, like, increasingly more since whenever I've had, like, who's O'Selliot? I've just been playing games and I've had to abbreviate the username because of character limits. And it's like, who's O'Selliot? And yeah, I'm realizing also when you go out of context, Elliot, everyone calls you context. So, like, you know, even though there is technically no context. So, it's weird, you know, but I'm here. I'm recording a podcast. I apologize for not one last week. I wanted my zoo video to do well, and it wasn't going to do well because this is an increasingly based shorts platform because of the low attention spans. By the way, those of you recent subscribers who have been watching my shorts in like the last couple weeks, this is where you are. This is where I should be expecting most of you to click off. I hear you guys. I know you're clicking off right now. I can feel it. I hear you clicking away. I hear you, bitches. All right. I know you're low attention span boys. I know you. I see you. Yeah. How we doing? I'm doing pretty good. I've been having a good week, doing a lot of socializing. A lot of good socializing. I've been, you know, another reason why my channel's been increasingly shorts this week is because, you know, I've been getting out of the house and I haven't really, you know, been taking the time to edit a video or live stream for a couple hours. So you know, I'm a social butterfly. I need to flap my wings. This year I came out of my cocoon and decided I wasn't going to do this full time. Even though if I would have, I probably would have done, you know, really well. I would have probably given in the Turtle Rock reluctance and go to base. July has been my statistically best month on this channel. And I am enjoying July so far. I have been enjoying the fuck out of July. July is usually little something about me. July is usually like either really good or sucks donkey dick. You know? The last few summers have been... I've had a lot going on in July. July is like when I go on vacation usually. July is when... And I am ending July by going on vacation. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I have a video ready by next week. So that way I have something that I can air while I'm out of town. Yeah, that's something I'm going to keep track of. I might... Worst case, I just don't produce content. And I sort of just, you know, stay doing nothing for a few days. Which is fine, because I come back August 1st, or July 31st, so I'm back August 1st. And I will be able to run more. Oh yeah, I'm running again. That's something that's happening. I'm back running full-fledged. I love it. Those of you who know me, I'm a big runner, so... I am very happy to be like coming back into the swing of it. I am enjoying that increasingly more. I'm also gonna try to get to 1,500 by the end of the 1,500 subs by the time I start school. I think I can do it. I'm trying to keep short. I just need like a goal like that in my life just to sort of, you know, keep me going. I do want to also get a job IRL soon because this ain't really paying me shit. None of you are using my creator code at w.gg. I'm ashamed of all of you. You know, if everyone who watched this bought a product, I would have got my money back from that stupid zoo trip. It was a fun trip, though. The guys I was with were great. Yeah. I had talked about that enough in the video. I just decided, hey, I'm going to vlog this, like, partway through, just so I could get my money back. It was, like, $25 for the trip, and I was like, really? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna vlog this. I don't care. I'm gonna vlog it, and we're gonna do the things. So I did. I vlogged it. Yeah, I vlogged it, and that was something. I've been thinking about getting back into live streaming, but also not really. To be honest, my internet's been kind of inconsistent in the last like few days. Yesterday it sort of just didn't really work for a good few hours, and I was in my room, but everywhere else in the house was fine. I was kind of confused by that. It is what it is. I did. That was kind of weird. I didn't really understand that, but here we are. Yeah, I am here now, and I'm doing okay. Um, no, life has been pretty good. I've done a lot of socializing. I'm a social. I mentioned that earlier. Flapping my wings and all that. Um, you know, it'll be chill. I'm enjoying that. Um, it's all right. It's all right. Nothing really crazy. My sister's been away at like a running thing this week. I'm not gonna say what, because y'all. I ain't gonna talk about my sister's life. I'm gonna talk about my life. Yeah. So my sister's been gone. So I have my other sister, and she's crazy. I did discover. I made a discovery while looking. I was bored and I was looking through my Be Real. I'm on Be Real, guys. Um, I'm not gonna give you my link to Be Real because I happen to have, you know, I'm not gonna dox my personal life, but you know, I'm gonna be fake with you guys. I'm not gonna be real. I'm gonna be fake. Anyway, yeah. So I was scrolling through old Be Real images. I know I was this particular day I was on time, and this was also the particular day I got my wisdom teeth removed. So I had taken when you're on time, you get to like take more than one Be Real a day. You get to take up to three um, if you're on time. So my third one I took after the surgery on my way home while I was high as a kite on laughing gas. And in that same period of time, I recorded a video on my own phone, myself singing in the car with the gauze in my mouth. I don't know, singing Highway to Hell. And I'm just going, I'm like, bro. Even while high on laughing gas, the grind never stops. I'm like, you never know. Give me more laughing gas and maybe I'll cure cancer. Autopilot works. Maybe I'll hit 1 million subscribers while high on on laughing gas. If I ever have like another surgery, yeah. Oh, I just discovered some broccoli in my teeth. I had broccoli for dinner tonight, so I have like some broccoli stuck in my teeth. Yeah, I couldn't get a guess on this week. I'm recording this very very last minute. Um, so it's whatever. I'm. I didn't want to like I have like a chunk. I have like a short window where like I can't really wait for a text back from a friend. So I'm probably gonna like finish this recording and then go drop my sister off at soccer practice and then come back and then upload it. It won't go up tonight though. It'll go up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna make sure of that. Yeah. I do happen to know a bunch of people who are going on road trips tomorrow, so I'm gonna like slide this their way. So that way they can, listen to it on their long ass car rides. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm definitely going to plug this in a Discord. You know what? I'll probably plug it on Instagram too. Nobody really follows me on Instagram. I'm not really known there. I only have like... What's like 100 out of 1,200 as a percentage? Anybody have that statistic? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I cannot imagine. Oh, what? Almost got out of my heat. This is prestigious content right here. Fuck. Thank you, audio listeners, for listening to this on audio, so I don't have to feel embarrassed about you seeing this. But the YouTube people are gonna see. Oh wait, we're 10 minutes in. Nobody makes it this far. We're good. We're good, ladies and gentlemen. We are absolutely good. Yeah. I am gonna take a little bit of a segment to talk about. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, the shorts are taking over this goddamn platform. You cannot. YouTube is aware of this, and they're like trying to, cater to long form content. But like long form content doesn't used to perform really well, and now people who made careers off of that are sort of struggling. That is definitely something I've noticed, and I also noticed they sort of tried to have an emphasis on live streaming and shorts at the same time. It's sort of like they sort of gave a bunch of money to a bunch of live streamers to get them on the platform, and now I'm sort of not really seeing that anymore. It used to be like once every 2 months you would see this big streamer switching to YouTube. And Twitch is imploding, so obviously, you would think they would capitalize on that. But TikTok is not imploding, and that's what they got to worry about, And also, Kick.com is a thing, and, we'll see where that platform ends up in 5 years. We'll see what the environment's like. Because I know 5 years ago was, when Twitch was probably at its most, consistent, peaking, it was, that's back in the Fortnite era, when, Fortnite was popping. A lot of going live on Twitch was easy, and playing Fortnite, easy way to get views. You saw a lot of... Oh, I got the broccoli out of my teeth, by the way. Alright, I got it, yeah. Yeah. Wait. Come on, get out of my mouth, you son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. This is what y'all subscribe for. And I do notice that, these podcasts are becoming more and more pointless. I did want to... That's why I'm, perfectly fine. 9 months ago, I would have just dealt with it and been like, oh, yeah. I have some shame stuck in my teeth. But now I'm like, I don't give a fuck. People aren't... Only a select few are listening, and I do appreciate those viewers. And those loyal viewers, but also I also got to do what's best for me a lot, I gotta make sure I grow so that way I don't end up a bum. Because you don't really make money at 1,200 subscribers on this platform, not anymore. And you never know. I want to hit, if at all possible, I want to get to 1 million lifetime views. That's like a goal of mine. I got it! It's completely gone. No more broccoli. It's gone. Alright, I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, yeah, I do want this channel to grow, and 1 million lifetime views ensures, like, a good amount of subscribers. Like, the more, because, you know, if I can get 1/10 of those people to subscribe, you know, that's $100 grand, right? That's $100K. If I can get 1/5, that's, you know, $50K, right? Or not, yeah, 5% is what I was trying to say. 5% of those people subscribe, boom. I'm at 50K, you know, out of 1 million views. So I'm sort of just waiting for like that one video to just pop off for absolutely no reason, and I'm going to definitely, you know, YouTube. I've been scrolling on like a lot of YouTube Shorts recently, and I'm like, God, this is it's just the same like recycled bullshit that I keep seeing, and I'm like, God damn it. Back when YouTube Shorts first started, it was just a bunch of shitposty content, and I'm all for that type of content. I love scrolling and consuming that type of content, but now it's like a bunch of shitposty content that's been recycled over and over, and people are making careers and channels around that. It's not like, you know, it's sort of sped run the environment, because, you know, YouTube started as that, like, just fun videos, right? And Shorts started as that as well, except because people were already, the Shorts were implemented way later when they're on this platform, when people already knew how to use this to make money and stuff like that. And you don't really see that very much anymore, because people were instantly realizing, like, wow, a lot of people are on Shorts. Let's you know, we're recycling this content here. We're making long form content. Let's just keep making recycled short form content. Turn one video into 7, right? Easy. And then YouTube implemented a way to monetary gain, monetization from all those. You don't have to rely on sponsors. And if you get, I don't think you realize, but Skidibity Toilet, that guy is making absolute bank. 25 million views on a video is crazy good money. That guy is making so much from that, and I'm holding the bat because it's my talking bat, you know. I'm like Tom Cruise in Few Good Men. I think better when I have my bat. You know, I sleep with this thing next to my bed. I sleep with this thing next to my bed to like prevent, because my room, that window behind me is at ground level, so I'm like my room is like the most robbable like, if you were going to break into my house, strategically my window would be the best bet, because the outside panel is like it's very easy to come off, and it could easily come off and it won't make too much noise, and it's not on the same floor as my parents. Their window is right above us, but another good window is my office, our office in the other room. My window's in the backyard, so you don't have to worry about like seeing someone from the front breaking in, seeing you break in. So I sleep with a bat, just in case, because we don't own guns. I sleep with like a bat underneath, like on the side of my bed, just in case like someone's there. I have a bat, you know. Like, I'm like, hey, back the fuck up, you know. Like, I can go for their legs or whatever, you know. If I'd probably go for an arm, maybe a foot. A foot would be really good. Honestly, easy money. Break a hand there, you know. They're breaking into your house, you break their hand, nobody's dead, you know. That's my thought process. I'm not one of those fucking people that's like, I can't wait for someone to shoot my... come on. I'm just, I want someone to try to come on my property so I can shoot them. Anyway, what was I talking about? Shorts feed. Shorts feed, right. Like I said, I think better with my bat. Shorts feed, yeah. So this platform is sort of sped run. Shorts sort of sped run as a platform. And as a result, it's quickly become a pool of degeneracy, much like TikTok. People are the gameplay that takes up 2/3 of the screen on your South Park, Family Guy, Rick and Morty, all that's Futurama, all that shit. Modern Family is one I'm seeing a lot of now. What's another one I'm seeing a lot of? How I Met Your Mother, another big one that gets a lot of those. Yeah. You just see a lot of it like that, and that's sort of carrying over to YouTube Shorts, which is, and those ads are like supposed to hypnotize you, so and it like, God, I hate that it caters to, and I'm seeing a lot of AI presidents, but like, the bottom 2/3 is like Minecraft parkour. I see a lot of Minecraft parkour as gameplay, on maps that I've played through too. Funny enough, I'm like, I'm like, okay, I was at one of them. I've seen like, I had one of the top 10 fastest times at one point on that map, and then I got overtaken a lot lower, but it's fine. Yeah, Parkour Biomes is such a good map, man. I love that parkour map. Then the server I was on took it off. I'm kind of pissed. Anyway, I should be over that because that shit was like a year and a half ago. But I'm not. I say as I'm holding the bat. Yeah, so that essentially, yeah, Shorts has just become so. Reels is now my favorite one. Reels still is the shitposty stuff because, that's really all Instagram is. And I don't, and the gameplay bottom 2/3 hasn't invented it yet, and like, Instagram is about likes too, so it's more personality based. It's not, you don't really hide your face on Instagram. Your face is your property or whatever. Your brand is your face. So, going faceless on Instagram, like you see most faceless creators, unless they're really, really big, like Corpse Husband or Swagger Souls, right? Just to name two off the top of my head. But like even faceless ones like Da Fuck Boom, guy behind Skitty Toilet, he doesn't have an Instagram. He does shit posts. He doesn't need why do you see me to he? Shut up. They don't have, they don't have their face because their brand is Skitty Toilet. If they suddenly showed their face, you'd be like, who are you? Like, it's just some person. I didn't say some guy or girl. You're welcome, internet. Just, sitting there on Source making these Skitty Toilet videos, and they're going ballistic. And now there's like a whole bunch of lore. It's like, yeah, it's like I'm seeing like top like 8 saddest. I'm just seeing like ranking videos of saddest moments to music, and people don't even need to use their voice now. It's like they have AI to do that. AI voiceover's gotten so good, especially in the last year, where you can get AI to just say whatever you want. You can make it sound like anybody, and it'll work just fine. We're removing the human aspect from this platform that drove us to it in the first place. We originally came to this platform to see people. It was a way to get away from all the corporate celebrityism. Now we're sort of straying away from that. 2018, 2019 is when it was definitely the worst. Then the pandemic happened, and a lot more We definitely got to see a lot more individuals. We also, because just more were on this platform, the corporatism was still a big issue though. But like, no, there wasn't a YouTube Rewind. We even had a YouTube. There was, but it was done by Mr. Beast. But now Mr. Beast, the channel that like we see as some charitable thing, they do good stuff, but it is a corporation. He could, if Jimmy decided to sell that channel, he would make loads of money from that. That is an industry right there. He owns the industry, and everybody is like following that model, or they're just doing the, hiding their face and just producing shit bags, and then you have the little guys who are out here showing their face, risking their lives on this platform. I say that as in risking their lives. I say more like risking their privacy is a much more accurate term. They're risking their private lives, putting their faces on here, and they're not getting shit because it's not a fucking toilet. It's not their head isn't animated in a fucking toilet, and the music. I see so many videos that are just people showing their first face for 2 seconds. It's like, top 5. Literally, guys doing this, or like a guy going like that, and it's just that clip, and then it leads into the video. That is their face, right? Nobody is going to recognize that. It's like the content is not them. They're not. They simply are just, doing that. You don't see. It doesn't feel like, art. It feels like garbage. It feels more product-y, which I don't like. This like, you youngins that are listening to this weren't around on a time when this platform was, people just having fun with what they did. It's not. It's so much of now. It's just some guy, or maybe even some teenager who's making bank. I know teenagers that have gone viral, and you know what? I actually have respect for them, because you know what, they had hours of content put in, but what I will say about their content, it was about something else. It wasn't about them. It was about someone else. They were recreations of someone else's story and someone else's content, but they were just told in a beautiful, artistic way that made it, that got them famous. And now that story is no longer being told, so they're sort of in a lull right now. And I get that. I have a lot of friends who, I tell friends who consider, like, I'm going to start a channel where I do this. I'm like, don't bother. It's, you're going to get bored and give up. It's not a platform that you want to be on. You're just going to sit there and, you have to become a cookie cutter bullshit channel. I don't want to become one of those cookie cutter bullshit channels. That's why I'm still doing this podcast, so I can at least talk and be real for an hour. I don't want to just sit, but nobody is going to listen to them for, whatever. And I don't like it. And it's a good way to, promote my sponsors, which I've had to get to keep going. And I could easily, and I've gotten a fucking strike. This channel's at risk of being wiped off the face of the earth. If it gets wiped off the face of the earth, then what the fuck if I get 3 strikes in 90 days, that's it. If I get 2 strikes within, 90 days, I probably will stop producing content until the strikes are lifted. I will have to. That's what Leafy is Here did back in his time on this platform, which many of you probably don't know who that fucking is. But he is a creator that I respect the hell out of. He would go on and call out the bullshit of other creators. Colleen Ballinger, he was ripping on her back in the day, back when, I don't know if y'all know this, but those grooming allegations have been around since like 2018. Though they have been going at it. Another guy, Diesel Patches, he sort of doesn't really, he does this part-time as well. But he's been, like, commentary YouTubers are the realest content on this platform now. You say, like, I hate them, they're toxic. They're not toxic. They just call out the toxicities. What's more toxic is fucking hypnotizing viewers into watching till the end and maybe tricking them into watching the video a second time on accident. That's fucking asshole-ish manipulative behavior, right? They're not just complaining about it and cracking one-liners about some other creator who's grooming kids. Colleen Ballinger, it's taken years to take her down. And that apology video where she opened it by saying, "Hi, my team advised me not to say anything about this, but they didn't say that I couldn't sing about it." I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, this is it. This is the end of Colleen Ballinger. Her career is done because most people don't even know about the grooming allegations because they're hearing it from these little guys who are getting destroyed by the algorithm because they're not able to take off and properly get the truth out. Alright, now I gotta do a sponsored segment. I'm halfway through this. This isn't over. This video is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby sponsors small little guys like me by giving us a creator code on their item shop that allows us to make money for once. They're like, we'll sponsor anybody. We don't care how big, how small. If we want to allow other creators to grow, and so that way they can keep getting shouted out by us, right? The more viewers I have, the more viewers they have. It's a partnership, right? They don't call it a sponsor. I am a partner of Dubby. I'm not a sponsored clientele. I'm a partner. I'm part of their income, right? I'm a source of income, right? And they do such great work on this platform, and because they're sponsoring small creators who are taking the time to grow, they need to, make their money. They're trying to get a living like me too. I'm trying to not feel like a bum to my parents. They're trying to launch a business that, helps people like me try not to be bums. They try to provide us income. And if you go to their shop, w.gg, link in the description and pin comment, you can shop at their item shop and purchase any product they want. They produce energy drinks. Pour a little bit of this in your water and it makes it delicious and caffeinated, and it's good for you. It gives vitamins. And it helps your gaming, right? I've had friends. I had a D&D campaign session the other day, and there was me and another guy were wiped. This got us through it. There was like a huge moment that we had in the campaign where we had energy for. I'm a nerd, I know. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's a great product, and I highly recommend. They're better than most other. I'm not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends like most of these dumb fucks on this platform. Shop at w.gg and purchase Dubby products and use code Elliot. That's spelled ELIET. I might have a title card in this video for it, if I can. Thank you guys, and now I'm gonna just back to the normal content. This platform is highly catered to the big guys, right? Like, the big guys you see that, everybody talks about that they're real. It's because they started out like me. They just were doing it during a different time period that allowed them to become like me. PewDiePie is one of them. PewDiePie was a commentary YouTuber for a while,
And he is now, like, he's retired. He's essentially retiring from this platform. Markiplier, he's popular. He is one of few creators to stay relevant through his tenure. He is one of the most respected creators in the community, and there is no other creator like him. I respect him so much because he didn't get to where he is doing this same recycled garbage bullshit. He didn't do it. He did it by himself. He put his privacy on the line. He didn't create some garbage. That's why I respect him so much. Same thing with PewDiePie. Do you think PewDiePie is able to go out in public and not be... Do you think Mr. Beast is able to go out in public and not be recognized? Mr. Beast did the same thing at a later time, except he started that way and he got somewhat far, except it wasn't enough. He got to a time period where he realized he needed to be doing more, so he started making these crazy videos. But ultimately, it doesn't matter who he is. Mr. Beast could be any guy. He's just doing these crazy things, producing these crazy videos. His personality is not why you watch the videos. It's not. And that's why so many people have tried to take him down. But they can't, because he's a content. He is content. He is a corporation. He is the face of a corporation. You can destroy a corporation's reputation and they will still keep making money. You can rub their, like, ultimately, right? You could have a billionaire could come out and say the most heinous, awful thing. A billionaire could have a private island where they would commit atrocities to children. And you know what? And most of the time, and those involved would get to run off into the sunset. Activision Blizzard, run by some scumbags who would sexually harass their subordinates at their company. And then their company gets bought out by Microsoft. They get to run off into the sunset. They get to run off. They get to take their payday and go off into the sunset. Right? God! Wowza! Holy smokes! I have a lot to say on this. I have a lot to say. I hate myself, but I'm going to college to get a marketing degree. I want to not gonna lie, I want to dissect this crazy shit. You know, I want to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. But even then, if I also want to do it so I can know how to sell myself better. So I can, get a job that allows me to... truthfully, I love sales. Part of why I love this one of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite parts of every video is telling you guys to go down and hit that subscribe button, telling you to shop at w.gg. Man, I'm getting sweaty in here. It's been really hot where I'm at. Like we're sort of we're getting consistent heat and we're not used to it in Washington, so we sort of just get bombarded with heat after heat after heat after heat. So it sort of just happens. But man, good God, I can't believe this. And the worst part, this video will probably get less than 30 views, and I have 1,200 subscribers. Isn't that I've gotten 1,200 people to press a button. 1,200. I got 1,200 people to do something. Most of them probably aren't even aware of the fact that I got them to do it. That's what's so crazy. Most of my views come from shorts. I can produce some. I use a template that gets some views. People think the template's funny, right? people think, oh yeah, this is a funny video, I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, right? It's like, nobody goes down the out of context Elliot rabbit hole. You know? I'm not that exciting. I can't, you know. I show you my face. I could be having a bad hair day and y'all could see that. You know? I always try, whenever I make like a decision on this channel, I always try to let you know about it. I always try to convey the message, you know? I try to convey what's happening. You know, I do these podcasts so I can talk about my thought process for my content. And I call it the DP guy because that's, you know, a lot of people. I have had people at my school come up to me and be like, hey, it's the Dr. Pepper guy. I could have never known them. I am known at my school as the Dr. Pepper guy, and that school has about 3,000 people. And I have about a third of that subscribed to my channel. A bit more. Technically, it's like 2,700, so it's almost half. And that's something that is just a process to think about. And my friend just texted me and he said, you better not be drinking a Dr. Pepper. I'm actually not going to be drinking Dr. Pepper starting August 1st because it is my cross-country season and I need to maintain a good diet so I don't kill myself with all the mileage. I can't, you know, I'm going to start running 40 plus miles a week, maybe, if that. And that is a lot of, that's what I would like to be doing. I'm going to be doing like 6+ miles a day, right? And then I'm going to be biking 3 hours a week, which I'm going to the gym tomorrow to do just that. I'm going to run for 40 minutes, probably 40 minutes to an hour, and then I'm going to go bike at the gym for a period of time. I have a gym membership that I'm going to put to use officially tomorrow, and that I have through September. I'm going to do that, and I've applied for several IRL jobs just so I can have money. Honestly, I need to pay for college, man. I have college coming up. I can't just drop out of college. I need that. I need a degree to get anywhere in this world. Unless I use the fucking internet to make money. Which, lo and behold, guess what I'm doing right now? Ay. Sorry if I'm a little heated today. I sort of got started on the whole internet trend. God, I fucking hate it. I'm stuck here because this is the closest I have. This is the source of money I have. Man, oh man. Good God. Yeah. I need to calm down from that. Sorry, I can't be done. I can't be done. You could easily just destroy that whole rant in 2023 with just a simple oh, he's mansplaining. He's mansplaining. He's trying to explain what it's like for this platform from his perspective. Mansplaining. He's being a dick. Thanks, Andrew Tate. Thank you for spreading this that toxic mindset to everybody who watches this fucking platform that isn't corrupted by a bunch of these fucking doofus. Oh my God. Man. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry I'm not a top G. Good God.
good God, this platform in the last year has changed so much, and I am scared for what 2024 will bring. Like, the person, right? Like, I talk about guys on this platform like Moist Critical who produce content every fucking day, but most people watch his content to hear about what he's talking about, not the person. Old-timer viewers watch him because he does provide a light-hearted, dry humor style on like these, internet current events, right? That's what he does, right? Well, guess what? He's a commentary YouTuber. Guess what he was doing in 2017? The same shit Leafy was doing. And you know what happened to him? He was fucking booted off this platform for clickbaiting Pokimane. And not even talking about her in the videos. He was dissing YouTube. That's why they were able to take him off so fast. Because he was able to look toxic by hating YouTube. That's why they gave me a strike. Right? I can talk about this now because I don't have a strike anymore. I don't. What are you going to do? Get me for child abuse on a video that didn't even feature a child? Good. God, man. Holy shit. I need a Dr. Pepper. I need a Dr. Pepper in my system, man. Holy cow. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that long-ass rant. I'm just going to get into the Florida Man of the Week, and then I'm going to call it for this week. I don't think it's going to be too much over the last 2 weeks. Let's find out. Let's see what we got here. All right? Let's see what we got. Show me what we got, Fox. Okay, we got some good ones this week. All right? We got some good ones. We have Florida man sets fire to church house patio in mysterious act, according to police. A 43-year-old guy was arrested by police on 2 counts of arson after someone witnessed him spark fires at a church and on a patio of a nearby home. Okay. Florida man arrested for allegedly throwing explosive into home. He threw a bomb in someone's house. Okay. This one's a doozy. Florida mom used her kids to shoplift. Florida man throws barbecue grill at deputies. Oh, yeah, here's the full headline. You know what? I'll just read these full headlines here. Florida mom uses her 3 children, one of whom has autism, to steal merchandise. Florida man throws barbecue grill at deputies, strikes cars with a tire iron in road rage fit. Okay. And then some guy who did a shooting in Daytona. Florida woman charged with second-degree murder in death of a toddler. I just ranted about corporations for ages. Still not as bad as people in Florida.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of the Dr. Pepper Guy podcast. I'm sorry it was such a ranty one. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for ya. Peace out, fam.